happening, everybody? Holly here. Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VIII. So, in the last episode, we got our seed results. We did all that, plus we did a little bit of grinding, AP farming with Quetzalcoatl and all of them getting their stats up. So, currently, I can change that to be quite honest with you. So we need to learn. Okay, so no, we do need to boost, and then we'll go into the Vitality Junction. Shiva needs to learn Strength Junction, Spirit Junction, which she's already have, Elemental Attack, Ice Magic Refinement Boost, which that's where we're on now. Then we'll start learning the Spirit plus 20%, and then eventually we'll get the Elemental Defense. Ifrit's going to be Fire Magic Refinement. We're going to want to learn Boost, and then Strength Junction, which we've already learned that. So we're going to go ahead and just leave it at Boost for now, and then we'll come back to our Strength Junctions. That's no big deal. And then last but not least, Siren, our newest GF of the fray here. We're going to want to teach her Life Magic Refinement. Then we're going to move on to Tool Refinement, our Magic plus 20%, and then eventually we'll go into the Status Recovery Medicine, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Boost, we don't really need. We're not going to use Siren all that much, if at all. So we don't really need to worry about that too much. So what we're going to do from here, we're going to make our way into the room, and we're going to go ahead and change. And this is going to throw us into a cutscene after we leave completely. Talk to Selfie. All right, let's party! Now, the one thing I wish they kind of would have did when they remastered this game, and I get it, it's maybe a budget thing, I guess that's just me. They could have at least cleaned up some of the background. So, like, obviously the plant looks really pixelated, but, I mean, I guess they could have cleaned it up a little bit, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. And then you still have Squall, just whatever. And we're going to go ahead and agree. That you just did? So that must mean he has 2 left feet. Did you understand a lick of why at first he couldn't dance and then he just magically started dancing? Neither did I. Alright, so once you get control, go ahead and head back inside. And I apologize for the loud barking from the dogs. Alright, so from here, we're going to go ahead and change back into our regular clothes. You know, the one that's hanging up on the right-hand side there. Get changed. Alright, so from here we're going to make our way to the training center. So you would think that if we're out after hours, that when we pass by in front of these faculty staff that they would stop us, but I guess not. But I guess I think too logically on things too. Okay, go ahead and talk to Quistis. And she's going to tell us about the junctioning portion of magic to our attack status and all that, which we already know about, that we can attach magic to our attack junction, defense junction, but then we also have the status junction where we can attack certain status elements to our weapons to allow, say, sleep or silence or blind, those sorts of things. And we'll do that periodically on certain bosses, but as of right now, we're not going to worry too much about it. Alright, so from here, it doesn't matter which direction we're going to go. I am going to make our way to the right because there is a draw point that we can get. saying I did. Let's go ahead and save real quick just in case or something should happen. I sure hope not, but you know. All right, so now we're going to enter in this secret area, and now we're going to have a nice other little cutscene. Alright, so now I want to look at something real quick just while I'm thinking about it. I could have sworn, and it may pop up later, but I thought there was a timber magazine in this area of the training center, but like I said, I could be wrong. Okay, maybe I was just wrong, so that's alright. So let's go ahead and head on out. You're going to sounds like a little kid. Says who? Alright, so we're going to just make our way back to the dorm. We can't do anything else, obviously, with it being after hours. Oh, Zell's here. Alright, so according to Zell, we got us a new room. So from here, can't do anything. Alright, so there's our first objective. So before we do anything else, let's go ahead and save that because that's going to be the end of this episode. So I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me on this adventure of Final Fantasy VIII. If you like what you see, please consider hitting that thumbs up button, leaving a comment down below. Also, if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel because you are part of this community. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, folks.